correctly. I watched a guy pee while I was in Japan, and I unfortunately wasn't able to vlog this, but it's still a very memorable experience, and all the details tying around it I felt were very Tokyo specific, so I thought it would be fun to share. So here's a bit of some background information. For my study abroad program, we could either live in the dorms or the homestay. For those of us that decided to live in the dorms, we lived in this place called Matsudo, which was 30-40 minutes away from Tokyo, like Shinjuku, Shibuya, Harajuku, all those places. The dorms were located about 10 minutes away from the train station by foot, maybe 5, it depends on your pace, what you're doing, all that kind of stuff. In Matsudo, there were a couple of girls' bars that were there. And if you don't know what that is, it's basically kind of like a Hooters, except totally male exclusive, and you can actually like touch the girls' boobs. Yeah, that's a thing that can happen. And I wanted to go in one, but I felt weird about going there. I wanted to see what it was like, but I also I realized I probably wasn't able to go in. Like, I'm probably not allowed to go in. And I didn't want like the guys that were customers to like look at me weird, like, yo, stop. I just want to see the girls. Like, I'm curious. Moving on. There is a specific girls' bar that we always passed by to get from the dorms to the train station. And whenever I arrived back to Matsudo after 9 p.m. or so, I would always see this guy standing outside of the girls' bar trying to get people to get inside of the girls' bar. And he had like cool hair, and he always had like a fashionable suit, and he always had some sort of alcoholic beverage with him nearby. And I never really felt uncomfortable passing by this guy because he never really tried talking to me or tried harassing any girls. He always tried to talk to businessmen. So I never felt weird about walking by him, but I can understand why some people probably did feel uncomfortable walking by him. I saw him a lot. Like, I would always pass by him. It was like a common routine. I'd get back to the Matsudo after around 9 p.m. because of whatever I was doing. I'd pass by the guy, I'd pass by all these other things, and then I would get back to the dorms. It was part of the routine. He was a part of my memories of walking from the train station to the dorms. I'll never forget him. And as you can probably already tell, this guy has something to do with the title of this video. One morning, I was walking to the train station to go to school, and this was near the end of the semester. I usually walked by myself because I didn't want to wait for anyone, and I didn't want people to wait for me. So that was a thing. But this morning, I ended up like walking with other people because I think just the timing was right. So cool, I'm walking with friends. We passed by this other thing that you would normally pass by to get from the dorms to the train station. And it was this giant pachinko building. So there's a car that is parked sort of, I guess, at a stop sign that is on the corner of the pachinko place. There's a guy driving it, and then there's a passenger. The passenger gets out, and it's the guy that I always see. He walks to the side of the building, he stands there, and then he starts pissing on the building. And I just see this golden arch glistening in the morning sunlight. It's so clear. There's tons of people like around. Well, there's not tons of people, but there's like people around, and I'm just like, what the heck is going on? And so then like I try to tell people like, there's this guy peeing on this building, and like no one heard me. He just went, and I'm just like, couldn't he have gone to the side or like been more discreet? Like, he didn't care. And the way it looked was that he still had on his suit and he still had his hair styled, so I'm thinking that he was probably out all night. It was around 7 a.m. and he just couldn't find a bathroom, I guess. I don't know. It was just weird, but it's kind of special. Like, I never thought I would see that guy in that light. And no, I'm not in love with him. I have standards. Every time I think back to this person, I just feel a little bit nostalgic about my semester abroad in Japan, because he was a person I always saw. It was kind of like when I think back to some of the people working in the grocery store I always went to, and there are a few like checkout ladies that were always there, and I remember their faces, and when I think about them, I think about being there and how I always saw them, and it's a nice feeling, and that's how I feel about this person. With his style and his occupation and just the location of where he was, there's nothing similar to that where I live now. So it's very just, I guess, Matsudo, Tokyo, Japan, I guess, specific thing that I can't experience anywhere else. So I hope you thought that was interesting. Maybe you learned some things. I don't know. I hope you were at least entertained. Hopefully not too disappointed. I know the title probably sounds a little crazy, but that's actually what happened. If you haven't already, I have 50 vlogs of my semester abroad in Japan where I do a variety of things. I go out and about, I sit and talk about some things, and I just do a lot of stuff. So check those out if you haven't already. I also have a couple other storytime videos about some things from my semester abroad in Japan. So also check those out if you haven't already. And as always, thanks for watching, and you'll see me in the next video of mine you decide to click on. Bye!